seen it drifting away in the docking cam, it would have been bad. It's like, hey, I'm here. I made it on time. I even made extra time. I don't know. It was just really easy. It seemed like I was going a lot faster than I expected. And they're like, yeah, because you left it back in Detroit. Like, oh, I knew I was forgetting something. Sorry, it's my ADHD. The ADHD
At last
truck
we will
driver.
reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
He never makes it on time, and when he does, he forgot the payload. Do you think they're on the Ebon Hawk? Hang on, I gotta see. They are! They're on the Ebon Hawk! You jerks, get off my ship!
This will teach you.
Get these mother aliens off my mother ship. Oh, there's so many of them. Roundhouse Kick of Hydration, which I'm gonna do again from the Roundhouse Kick of Hydration cup available at nonder.com. My face is gone. Finally. I'm at peace. Kidding. Yeah, this guy's gross. Look at what is on the back of his head. Oh, why are there two sacks on the back of his head? Like, I'm not one to body shame ever, right? I don't get down with that. But that's gross. That's disgusting. Ew. Ugh. Oh, furry. Oh, the hidden furry. I don't know what that is. Furry, not fury. I don't know what to do without the timer timing me, like counting down. It's like a natural way for me to actually hit end. I don't know how to do it otherwise. I'll say goodbye properly. I just got to move everything back over here. All right. Oh, there goes my keyboard. Sweet. Oh my gosh. Zeke. Zeke. What?
You can't say damn it.
Okay. You're right. You're right. I can't say. I should watch my language. Okay, go ahead. Whoa, hang on.
I done?
Go out while I finish. I'm still streaming. Go out while I finish. Just a few minutes, okay?
How much? One?
Like 1 minute. Let me just say goodbye to everybody, okay? I know I told you 2 minutes 9 minutes ago, but I'll be done. This new system is going to be so you know where I'm going. It's going to be so incredibly sophisticated. We're going to be able to take demand from multiple different systems across the entire world and put them right into one system, and that way we can accurately depict and oh, this is piece of cake, Davril. Get absolutely kicked. Look at that kick. Ouch. Pirouette. Dang it. Disabled? I might have to talk to him again because I do not remember what he told me to do. So I'm just destroying droids, as Clumsy would be so happy that I'm doing that.
Mommy, what's a Hey, Mommy. I heard Donder say something, and I don't know what it is. What's a chode?
Really, I was looking for a Jordan-shaped hole because Jordan hadn't been streaming. My work laptop has a Copilot button on the keyboard, and I scream when I hit it. Our work is currently rolling that out for us to use, which I thought we weren't going to use external AI sources. I thought we were only going to use our own, but they're rolling that out too. So it is inevitable. It is inevitable, just like Thanos, and much like Thanos, it's gonna probably snap out half of existence. So cheers. Well. What do we have here? Hi, everybody. Good morning. It is May 12th. 2025. We're firmly, just about, almost, kinda, sorta, entirely firmly halfway in the middle of the month. Almost. How's it going, everybody? Ursa Cat was the Phantom Menace this morning for the 96th time. Ooh, it's happening. It's happening. We're going to throw a little party whenever you hit that. Not now. Not yet. Not till she hits 100, okay? And then thank you for checking in, Ursa. And then we have a check-in from Reaper and a check-in from Persephone. Hi, Persephone. How are you? And Charles Cheeserton is here too. Hi Charles. Hi Chuck. How you doing? Bijos Bijos. I was about to say something about Banj and Bebo, and I combined the words together into Bijos. Anyway, Bebo was already saying bye to Banj. That's what I meant to say. And I don't think Banj is even here, so okay. All right. I'm kind of tired this morning, guys. I don't know. I had a weird sleep last night. So I'm going to be drinking extra coffee this morning and trying to, like, wake myself up. A case of the Mondays. That's exactly what it is. Exactly. It's so funny. Every time that I wake up in the morning and that alarm goes off at 5 a.m. and I think, man, I don't want to get up. I just don't want to do it. I am being completely honest with you. Every time that happens, I think, but the stream. Oh, but actually, I do want to do the stream though. It's like momentarily I forget. I forget that, like, I have something very fun and very engaging and something that I love to do. And like in my sleepiness in that moment before I wake up, I kind of like, I go, I should just hit that snooze button and just sleep for another hour. And then I go, wait a minute. Just look out the window at the lake. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I can just imagine you every morning with your coffee. Looking out at are there ducks? Are there ducks on this lake? Ducks and fish. Can you see the fish? You can't see the fish. They're under the water. The boats going by. You're sipping coffee from your pre-work coffee hour mug, which, by the way, Charles Cheeserton had a pretty big hand in this. If I recall correctly, in the members Discord, if I recall correctly, I floated up this idea of, like, should I stream for like an hour in the mornings? Would anybody even care if I did that? It's just an hour. And I recall Charles Cheeserton being one of the first people, if not the first person, to go, you should absolutely do this. Well, like, yeah, do what you want to do, man. Like, you know, that's great. I have some time to spare in the mornings. That's great. You know, I nailed the pose. Awesome. Ducks, turtle, and geese. Wow. I like turtles. I love turtles. That does sound great though. What is it like temperature wise by the lake? Are we talking like, are you getting any kind of like lakeshore effect where it's not quite so hot? Maybe it's a little chilly in the mornings and you like smell the water. Is that a thing? I'd only want to be by the lake when it's like, you know, it's got that nice chill breeze flowing across the lake. Ooh, I can just smell it. I can smell it now. It's not big enough. Okay. Well, it's still a nice lake though. So sorry your lake isn't big enough. I'm so sorry. Sucks. You don't even have a lake big enough for a lakeshore effect. I'm surprised I remember the term lakeshore effect, to be honest with you. That is not typical for me. James Gordon, hello. Good morning. All right, I'm going to boot up the game here because it's been a few days since we played, so I'd like to make a little bit of progress today in Mass Effect Andromeda, because I also think we're about to head to the planet Arrakis, which looks really cool. I don't think anything bad will happen here at all. Let's see. It's a very peaceful planet. A little bit sandy, so if you're Anakin Skywalker, you'll definitely hate it. But some of us like that kind of stuff, you know? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Arrakis? I think so, Spud. Look at it. Worms. I think there's a worm on this, if I remember correctly. Or some kind of sand monster. Look at that. It's a heat hazard. Get in the shade. Okay, for those of you in Celsius units, what is that in Fahrenheit? 39 Celsius in Fahrenheit? Actually, I could probably do the math on that one because I know what 0 is, or freezing point is. 102. So this is basically, here in the shade, this is just Texas. Texas on Wednesday, we're going to be 101. So,
runs this place.
you know?
I don't know her, but I've heard things.
Heard things,
My
huh?
people consider Eladin uninhabitable,
Well, yeah.
but she manages to make a life here.
Oh, this is just
somehow.
This is just Texas. We do have a bunch of trees around us, so the shade keeps things cooler. Nice. I love a bunch of trees. We have about half of our yard that early-ish morning till about 11 or so is pretty well shaded, and it's pretty nice. The lake effects are typically associated with Great Lakes. Okay. That makes sense because they're so great and they're bigger, you know? Yeah. Human body core temp is 37.7. Yeah, it's going to be 101 already. When are you going to realize that Texas is just hell on earth? Oh, I've realized that when I moved here. What is it in the sun?
Temperature levels are
50. Wow. 50 Celsius from 37 and 39. If that is 39 is 100 and 102. 40, 50, 10. We're talking 100. This definitely 120, 130 is probably kind of hard to live in. But in the shade, it's like you're living in Texas. But you say already though, Charles, but like this has actually been a pretty mild spring. We've been very fortunate and hashtag blessed. Well, that's cool. So far. Because we've had a pretty decent spring and I've been pretty happy about it. We've had 60s for quite a while. We've had a lot of rain. So in my book, I feel like we're already kind of ahead of the game when it comes to summer.
100%.
But yeah, it's gonna hit like 101 on Wednesday, and then after that, it looked like it was gonna be in the 90s, and maybe we had some more rain coming in, so maybe we'll get a little bit more of a reprieve. But we're about to head into it. June a couple of years ago, we were like, oh, it's early enough, we can have Zeke's birthday party like at a park. Never again. His birthday's in June, and we're like, never again. Never again. We're not doing it. We're not doing that, so we do not do that no more. It was miserable for everybody. So June's kind of the cutoff. June is like where everything officially starts to hit the fan, as they say. We're just kind of wandering around.
What's that?
Fluorite.
Over there? They look like tanks of some kind.
Our teeth are going to be so strong. It's not. Wait, is fluorite the same as fluoride? Probably not. Probably different. Alien or isolated? Okay. Thank you for giving me a title for a series that's been done for quite a many months. Thank you, Bebo. I appreciate you. Oh, there's a forward station we can put down there. What's this down here? Oh, it just goes down to that landing platform. Okay. I forgot I should be scanning some stuff too, I think. Always be scanning. ABS. That's July for us, but I'm hoping to move inland away from the river. Will keep humidity lower. That's kind of, I wondered if it would actually make humidity worse, but I don't know, maybe not. Your move inland though might help. How are the bugs so far? As far as like mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are the bane of my existence. Yesterday, Zeke and I were out swinging on the swing set. I mean, he was. I'm not built for that anymore. And it was very nice out. There was a nice breeze. It's feeling pretty good. And the only problem is I got eat to 2 pieces all up and down this arm from mosquitoes.
Hey, welcome.
What?
Welcome. Come this way. Follow me.
Huh?
That's a fancy ship, all right. You'll find lots of deals inside. Just talk to my boss. Come on, this way.
Wait, what does he want me to do? He wants to give me a bunch of deals?
This is a special place.
Is he not moving?
Paradise.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes. I kind of want to see what this is.
Those holstered. This way. Come inside.
Come on. Could you move just a little faster? Thank you, Jal. It's not your fault.
There's
It's
a bunch of low-life scavengers inside. But don't worry. Sure, beyond these walls they'll
good
show
lord.
inside.
Okay, now you can run. Okay, good lord. Oh, hello. Visit paradise. Locate a Krogan named Jorel Strux. Jorel Strux, a Krogan. It should be pretty easy to find a Krogan. Hello. Skeeters don't seem too bad. That's good.
Step off.
Okay, yeah, it's not you.
Not allowed back here.
Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. The skeeters don't seem too bad. There are a lot of fish and things that feed on skeeter babies who haven't been bit too much. That's nice. Okay. I'll make note of that. Hello, Krogan. Are you the person with which I was supposed to speak? No? Here, do you know where that Krogan is?
Well-maintained weapons. I take it you're not one of the locals.
Not at all.
Think I'll stick out?
Like water in the desert. My boss Ania picked up on you from the second you landed.
ASS always scans stuff. My boss Ania. Who's your boss?
What's your boss like?
She gave me a job and a place to live. I'm grateful to her for that.
But
She's not easy on your kind.
Oh,
I've seen her deny them water based on nothing but her mood.
jeez.
She didn't live on Kadara like I did. All she's seen is the exiles on Eladin. It's enough to turn anyone against outsiders. But I don't like seeing people suffer, even exiles.
so you work for the water merchant?
I designed the
Water is a
filtration
commodity
system
here,
to keep them from breaking down.
which makes sense, right?
You're an
It's a
engineer.
desert planet.
Of sorts. On Kadara, I designed defense systems for the settlements. Specialized in hidden traps to use in the dark.
Roll out of bed, Ursa. It's time.
Why?
Get some coffee. Get some brekkies.
No nighttime. Just constant blazing daylight. It's why the paradise
There's no nighttime. Oh, wow.
isn't the only commodity. We have shade.
Shade is a commodity, too.
How do you
Okay.
end up here?
Same as anyone. I was desperate.
Is that a Krogan who isn't wearing body armor? This guy in front of us here? It's hard to tell, but no, I think he's an Angaran. Angaran.
Paradise and New Tachanka, keeping the water tanks running.
Unless there's somebody else you're talking about.
Go to the flop house to buy extra parts from the scavengers.
Really hard to see him, though, with the backlight of the desert.
Felt like I was making a difference when I built defense systems.
All right, see you around.
I should get going.
Cap,
Okay, there we go. Here, you can see him a little bit better. This is the Angaran. Angaran? Angara? Ania.
You're Ania.
Jeez, it's so hard to see anything on this planet.
Heard of me?
Word gets round. You
Yeah, it was to find a Krogan, but that's not him.
to be uninhabitable.
True. I have made something of a paradise here. No fighting, no violence. Outside the gates, you're on your own, but in here, you're safe. Anyone violates the peace, they have to answer to me.
Sounds like a liberal paradise to me.
Yeah, everyone's on their best behavior. Is it natural or
It's a
are they on
utopia.
something?
Nothing so complicated. These
Have you
people
seen
need me.
female
You
Krogan?
need what I sell, so they behave, or they're out.
I think I have in the
Now,
past.
what can I get you? How can I help? Just let me know.
Jorgel Strux. That's who I'm looking
I'm
for.
supposed to meet a Krogan here named Strux.
Look around. If my customers have names, I don't know them. It's better that way.
Okay, goodbye.
I'll look around.
I'm not one to like sit there and do every little like dialogue option. I'm like, I got what I needed, I'm out. I mean, yeah, I don't see anybody here. Maybe it extends to the outdoors here. Let's see. Hello? Krogan? Oh, hello. Struck supporter. Ooh, that is cool. Look at that. Hello, Jorgel Strux. We found him.
Jorgel Strux?
Maybe. You who I think you are?
I'm not so sure. Am I correct? You wouldn't really be able to tell?
You asked me to meet you here.
Yeah, I did. Thanks for coming.
We do value the Krogan. We do.
Losing the Krogan was a big deal to a lot of us in the initiative. Some of my best friends are Krogan.
Oh, I shouldn't have said it like that. I didn't want to say it like that. That sounded...
In my clan. So, there's problems at the colony.
That's not.
It's heading to a bad place.
We can't be there anymore.
Morta's become a tyrant.
Did she kick you out?
Hasn't come to that yet, so we're laying low. I want to keep my eye on her. She's planning a strike.
I can say it. Yeah, exactly. That's some of my best friends are black. And if that's true, that's great. That's cool. You know? If you're saying it to just score brownie points, then it's like, I don't know if that's that's a little performative, you know? But if that's true, then great, you know? It just seems like people always say that and then they follow it up with like, listen, I'm not racist. Some of my best friends are. And then they say like the most horrible thing in the world. I'm not racist. Some of my best friends are black, but however, you won't catch me doing that though. It seems suspicious.
The audio logs you sent do
How's it
sound like
going,
something
Spud?
bad is brewing.
Morta is going to rip this colony apart. And then we're all going to die.
You might be
You guys
underestimating
specifically,
yourselves.
or?
Everyone needs food and water, even Krogan. Morta's rationing. My group thinks the Krogan should make peace with the Nexus.
I do like peace. Sure, that makes
We
sense.
need the Krogan and the Krogan need us. We all came to
I'm
a common
totally
as
not
one.
biased,
We
Bebo.
should
You're
at least try to
absolutely
fix
right.
this.
Well, there won't be a colony to make peace with if Morta ruins
Look, I'm not racist, but chocolate donuts are often pretty dry.
colony yourself.
I don't
See
think
what
that's
she's planning.
racist. What do I know, though?
Brink. He's one of us.
Sometimes liking movies is
If the
racist, so I
safety
don't
of the
know.
Nexus is really on the line, I'll go.
I don't
I
know.
hope she doesn't shoot me on sight.
Yeah, that'd be a bad.
I said I'm not racist, right? No, you did put the disclaimer there, and I appreciate the disclaimer, you know. Go to the Krogan colony. Let's see, is that on this planet? It is on this planet. Okay, cool. Wow, look at all these hidden caches. Am's checked in. Hi, Ams. How's it going? Anything cool up here? Did we build a whole jump system for this game and put very cool stuff at locations where you can only get to with your jump jets? Did we do that, game developers? No? Okay. All right. All right, we got to figure out a way out of here. That Ford station, where did I see that? Right there, kind of behind me a little bit. Yep, there it is, down there. Where we're going, we don't need bridges.
I detect above normal temperatures.
There we go.
Automated protocols activated. Deploy.
What a weird comments come into, sorry. Don't worry, everybody's behaving. Don't you worry.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Now, how does it do that? How does it? I understood how this thing would change the temperature on the cold planet because it would just radiate heat, right? But is it like outdoor AC? When I stand within this thing, it's all of a sudden the temperature. Maybe it's like a shield. Maybe it's like a dome shield that you can't see. All right, where is the terminal? Where is, there we go, Nomad.
So, Eladin, charming so far. What do we got? besides the sand?
The remnant monolith suggests this was indeed supposed to be a golden world. It also suggests the presence of a vault. Additionally, here is the large derelict remnant ship that we saw as we landed.
Oh wow.
Hopefully abandoned.
It's just stuck in the sand.
The site is active with scavengers and remnant bots.
A heat shield, I guess, yeah.
Scavengers have taken over an abandoned camp between the two. In this direction, located in one of
I assumed it was just a
sinkholes,
massive
is
heater on the
Andromeda,
cold planet,
a
you know.
colony.
Sinkholes. Sounds fun.
Not really. Eladin is tidally locked to its sister moon and that gas giant above. This side of the moon never cools.
Oof, that
Getting
stinks.
trapped in a sinkhole without shelter would mean certain death, as one's blood would boil in 75 seconds.
75 seconds. Ooh.
And on that
Blood
note,
boiling?
let's head for the climate-controlled paradise of the Nomad.
Give me that AC. Ah. Blast the jets, guys. Welcome to my Dune. My Arrakis. Sick. Sick. Maybe it generates lake effect cooling. You might be right. You know what? I think you're right about that. Oh geez, don't fall in that hole. Literally just said don't go in the sinkholes and your blood will boil, and here I am about to fall into one. It just feels like there's probably some goodies in here though, right? Oh geez. All-wheel drive. Hold on. I didn't want to test this out just yet. Hold on. All right. I'm curious though. Yeah, no, okay. I thought maybe these caches might be there. I guess let's go to the Krogan place first, huh? We might as well. God, that's bright. Holy cow, flashbang. Andromedes what? Andromedes what? What do you mean by that? Hi, Ghost. Ew, bugs.
Let's do this.
He didn't get splatted though. Look at the singular tree over here. Finally, shade. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Careful, careful. The sand is a little drifty. Safe condition. Those trees do look like a giant rock though too. That's kind of cool. Is that meant to grow out of the rock, or is that like a glitch in the... Oh geez. Alright, I'm fine. This is fine. Nothing, the comment stopped. I don't know, Ams taught you that joke? No. I don't know. I've never heard that joke before. What is the joke? What's the punchline? Actually, I feel like Lars probably taught us that joke, you know?
Sounds like Morta and her clan still hold a grudge against the
Ooh, hello.
Nexus.
It's amazing.
Hello,
we managed to set up
minerals.
Any kind of working colony on this hellscape.
Amazing.
Am says, I don't know.
Crazy. And the
Whoa!
seem to be
Whoa, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Come on, reload. Sharpshooter.
Great shot.
Oh, he's down low. Oh, he's down low. Guy's shields keep coming back. Ow. Come here. Oh, look out, Cora.
There's a data pad here.
You gone? Everybody gone? Nope, he's still there somewhere. Stumbled on a small roaming gang today. Mentioned they were headed to watch Little Mouse work his magic. My nickname in high school, actually. Said he's the chosen one to lead us to all glory. That if you give him a gift, he protects you from the heat. You can bet I took note of that. This little mouse has a tidy pile of goodies in his camp. I think I'll follow this bunch of idiots to see how this plays out. Okay, little mouse. I'm out of coffee already, guys. We're only 25 minutes in and I'm out of coffee.
That sounds like trouble already.
Did he fall down here? Hello? Oh. Bye-bye. Oof. Ooh, that was rough. Poor guy. Oh, well. Give me that. Is it flickering for you? So sometimes my screen is flickering. Let me see if it's happening with you guys. Do you see that flickering, or is it just on my side?
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
I'll have to watch the stream again and see if I see it. Cheer one, cheer one, cheer one. Nobody said that for sure, right? Whoa. Whoa. Why are you flying like that? Cheer one, cheer one, cheer one. Oh, Bebo. All right.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Fluorite.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Give me that ammo.
Life support
all right.
at 100%.
Thank you. Did Ms. Nodder have a good Mother's Day? I hope she did. I think so. She said she did, so I don't think she'd lie to me about that.
With me, human Pathfinder.
Yeah, it was good. We went out to lunch with her mom. I called my mom, had a chat. Did you sleep on the couch? I did not. I did not. We slept in the same bed, so listen, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I think she did. I can definitely do better. She said you did great. You could do better, but you did great. Next year I'll do even better.
I can help you guys out.
The way I see it, she's not my mother, you know.
Hey, you guys
Classic.
Now stand
Classic.
down and let them...
But no, like usually I do let Zeke kind of direct. I let Zeke kind of direct the Mother's Day stuff. I usually let him go out and pick out stuff for him. I can show you the stuff that we got for her. I've been meaning to. Did she already post it somewhere? Maybe she'll post it. Actually, she didn't take a picture of it, so I think I gotta post it. Just to brag. Let's see. Yeah, this one. I don't think she got a picture of it, so that's the only reason why I'm posting it. So that's what we got. Zeke picked out this little mug because he asked me what all these mugs said, and when I told him that this one said "Mama," he loved that one. He picked out a card for her. I'd have to find the card to show you what that was, and then we got her one of those little botanical sets because he says she loves Lego, and then some of those True Frues that she really likes. Yeah, we kept it simple. We let her take an extra long nap on Sunday, you know. I think it was pretty nice, but you know, we could always do better. We don't want to get complacent, right? Don't let me get complacent. That's the last thing you want me to do. There we go. If it had been any other day, she was saying if it had been any other day but Sunday, that we could do like a she would love to do the like let me sleep in as long as I want and give me breakfast in bed at like 11. But it being a Sunday, we usually have to get up and get going places, unfortunately. I'm gonna go out to breakfast for next year. I mean, I picked my breakfast anyways, but I wish we went out. Just been easier on everybody, huh? I get that, totally. We went out for lunch and I was a little worried about how busy it would be. And it was pretty busy, but it wasn't like, we didn't have to wait very long at all. Just had to find a parking spot. We had Mexican, so, you know. It's pretty good. Ooh, frustrated Krogans. Wait, who's talking? Okay, so I think this is a female Krogan. I think. Apologies if I'm misgendering you here, ma'am or sir, you know. But pretty much, hard to, you know, hard to say. Outside of the voice, you know. Here we go. Went out hunting worm?
We're lucky it's not after our skins. It's worse than a thresher maw.
A thresher maw. Ooh, really? What could be worse than a thresher maw? All right, go to the throne room. Oh, did I post it in Lutz's Discord? Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to do that. Get out of there. Hold on. Hold on. Edit message. Come on. Delete. You don't get that. That's from my Discord, dang it. I just happened to be in general and I thought, okay, here we go. I'll put it in, since we're talking about Mother's Day. Oh, please. Oh, please. This is where I want some of that elevator music. Hang on. What do I have? Do I have... Hey. Oh, this could work. Well, I'm currently trying to figure something out. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Hold on. Where is it? Why am I not finding general? Game talk? Interest? Wait. Am I blind? Surely I don't need glasses yet. General channels was minimized. Oh my gosh. Don't mind me. Ashley's Mother's Day gifts handpicked by Ziki. I mean, I had some input into the Lego set, but he did say we got to get her a Lego set. And then he said those candies, those snackies that she likes, which is the true fruit. And then we got her a little card. Oh, he also drew her a picture, which I will have to get a picture of that. I don't have a picture of it, but I sat down with him and basically told him, all right, I want you to draw me all the stuff that mommy does for you. Like, what's the stuff that she does? And it's like them doing school together, them cleaning his room, and him holding the Titanic, of course. Her computer with Minecraft on it. What else did he draw? Oh, her in the kitchen making him avocado. Like one of your friends. No, not like that. It would have been weird if he would have said, I was like, I want you to draw mommy. And he said, like one of your French girls. That would have been weird. I would have been like, where did you hear that from? I learned it from you, daddy. All right, anyway. All right, cut the music. All right, we're back. I never leveled up the hole or pushed them along, and it may be wrong? It may be. It may be wrong. Always level up your hole, Bebo. Ooh, vanadium? How do I get that? How do I get that? Wait, how do I get that? That's inside of a wall. Aha, there's a way down there. There's a way in there somehow. All right, anyway. Okay, what's up, guys? Revenor Brink.
You Revenor Brink? Struck sent me. He said
she got the Lego Botanicals and I got the mini orchids. Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 of those, right? That I was like, well, I'll space these out a little bit.
Find me later near the fighting pit.
Because I got her one for her birthday too.
Nexus.
Got her
I'm
a
the
couple
one
for
you
her
talk to
birthday.
around here.
Oh, female Krogan.
I'm Nakmor Morda, Overlord of the Krogan in Helios.
Nakmor Morda.
And you're the celebrated Pathfinder from the Hyperion, found at last.
I think I want these guys to be
This
to be
is
friends.
thrilling.
You know?
I've never stood so close to a Pathfinder before. Mostly because the Krogan never got one.
Oh, true.
Welcome to New Tachanka.
New Tachanka. Cool. You're actually excited for Dune Awakening. Did you get to play the beta this weekend? I watched a couple people play a little bit of it. Seems interesting. I like the idea of like the PvE and PvP if you want. You know, PvP being like higher level activity with more risk. And the fact, okay, well then I won't do, if you don't want spoilers, I won't spoil anything for you. But there's one particular fact about like the PvP area that I thought was kind of interesting. I don't think it'd be a spoiler, but yeah. Yeah, I wasn't really interested in playing the beta because I want to play something, and I want to play something sort of like that, but I also don't want to get invested in it right now if I can't continue to play it, you know. Take a better picture, but I have the Lego mini orchids from yesterday. Did you have it posted in there too? Oh, you want to talk about mothers, Spud. Yeah. Oh, you'll do it later. Okay, gotcha. Okay, you're angry. I get it.
I understand you and your people are pissed off.
Humans were welcomed into the Citadel Council with open arms, while the Krogan endured centuries of oppression. You have
That is
no
true.
idea. Your understanding only makes me mad.
Oh.
Okay. Gotcha. Loud and clear.
Why are you here, Pathfinder? To see what a successful colony looks like.
Actually, yes. Yeah.
Our outposts are new. We could use the advice.
I want to see what they do with shields, worms, and lasers because there's some very established lore about that.
No
True.
advice for
Yep.
you, only regret. Watch. The Krogan will thrive and the initiative will pay. Get out of my face before I smash it.
It's been a treat. I'm just gonna say goodbye.
A pleasure catching up with
I don't think the Krogan.
See you soon.
I don't think the Krogan are the kind of people we should cross, to be honest with you. Like, they are tough. They are tough. Find Brink to speak to him privately. Okay.
This is serious.
Yeah, this might be our biggest challenge of the initiative, honestly. Hello.
Let's talk to Brank before we freak out.
Okay, we gotta find Brink. Where is this Brink guy? Says he's down below. So is there a way to go lower? There's gotta be somewhere. Gotta be some stairs or something. I'm so mad. I just want to stop my foot. I'm an angry Krogan. What happened? Oh, she just called me trash. Hello? Oh, this looks like it goes outside. Oh, what are they? Okay, I don't think I need to go outside. I need to go down this way. Rabble, rabble. You put it in Lego. Okay, cool. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Oh, those are cute. Did they make those? Mom, I ducking love you. Tiny Ducks is here to always remind you. Mom, I think you're a pretty big deal. Tiny Pickle is here to remind you that I love you always and forever. That's so cool. There's the mini orchid. Excuse me. Dude, yuck. That's very cool. You are the best mom ever. Love, Levi. That's so cute. I love having the kids do art. I think that's probably like the best. Like yeah, you can buy stuff for mothers on Mother's Day. You can give them some time off, which I think is also probably the best thing. And I think the best thing though is like art from your kids or some kind of like craft, you know? That's my wrestling name? No. No. I never wrestled. What are you talking about? I was gonna vibe code, but I'll Balatro and Non instead. Balatro is so much fun. Mark found a small business that makes them. They're very cute though. Very cute. My sister-in-law does like crochet stuff as well. She does, and she had a store for a while. I'm not sure if I think she still does. She's the one who made us the Minecraft furnace or oven or whatever it is you call it. Schmelter. Non got the dye? No, I just got a little bit of a cough. Why does this look like snow? Is this snow? No. Wait. Surely not. Surely it's just because of the shade. Wow, that's cool. That is a long way down. You ever just kind of want to know? Yeah, you kind of want to know, right? Hold on. Sometimes you just want to know what's going to happen, right? Aw, man. It takes my shields away, it takes a little bit of health, and then respawns me back. I figured it would respawn me back, but I kind of wish it would give me just a little bit more, just a little bit more of a fall before it did that. Yeah, anticlimactic, exactly. They should have known, oh, people are going to jump off of this. Let's make it fun. Like, let's make them fall for quite a while, screaming as they fall down, you know? All right. Where is he? There he is. Jeez, you're hard to find. Revenor Brank? Hello? Hi.
Ravenor Brank.
Oh, Ravenor. Sorry. Little crochet guys. I also have a positive potato. Mark brought himself a dumpster fire for work. Oh, I love that. That's funny. The positive potato. You can trust me.
Last thing I want to do is jeopardize the Nexus or this colony.
Me neither. Or Clan Ravenor. Or Clan Jorgo. Or Clan Erdnot. Some in Clan Nakmor too.
Clan Nakmor can just go away. I don't care about them.
Morta's after the drive core.
Oh, the drive core.
What are you talking about?
Ryan Fox is here. Hello. Thank you for checking in. Good morning.
As a power source.
Welcome.
Sam?
Dangerous to those handling it, but in the end, very possible.
Demolition teams have been busting down walls for months, battling those robots and scavengers.
So they're trying to get the drive core from the ship that dropped here.
Boom. It's over. Now get away from me.
He did just name drop, or not Rex. Yeah, of Clan Rex. Is that a Klingon? No, it's a Krogan. But I mean, I can see the similarities, you know? I could see the similarities to that. Milky Way research data. All right, so we need to basically, we're gonna get to that core, and then decide who's gonna get it, because he who controls the core controls Arrakis. I'm sorry, New Tachanka, or whatever this planet's name is actually. New Tachanka. All right, let's get back to the Nomad then. Bought it like 2 years ago and finally fit into it. Mother's Day just seemed appropriate. And LG, oh, that shirt that you put on the Discord, right?
No promises.
I wore it when we went to lunch to get errands. Did
I'd love to take down the worm.
Okay, she did find it funny. Okay, that's what I was wondering. I was like, did she roll her eyes or did she find it funny? Because that's the key, right? That's the key. My Mother's Day fit. Listen, I'm cool with it as long as As long as the wife is cool with it, you know? Ryan, I think we're doing okay. It's Monday. I'm a little tired, but I think other than that, I'm doing all right. Building regulations, please wear helmets, yada yada yada. Don't steal supplies. Upgrade the turrets before I left for Apex training. Anyone want cryo ammo? Ooh, incendiary, yes. I'm not gonna read all that. All right. Let's continue on. When you guys watch like streamers and stuff play a game, do you want them to like explore every corner of every nook and cranny? I'm just not that kind of player. I think if I was playing this, like the first time I played it, I got pretty deep into it. Like I read everything, I talked to everybody, I did every little every dialogue tree. Anytime somebody had like a talk thing next to them, I talked to them. But going through it the second time, I'm kind of a little more, what would you say, lackadaisical about it? I don't care as long as what they do is entertaining. I gotcha. Okay. I gotcha. All right. Let's see. All right, where are we headed next? There's a whole bunch of places we could go. What I think we might do, we might hit this next to activate the monolith. Then we'll circle around, we'll hit this forward station. Then we'll hit this one, then we'll hit this one. Maybe, yeah, then this monolith here, this station here, this monolith, this station. We'll just make like a big loop. I think that sounds amazing. The problem is now, I hate this. I marked that one location, right? And now it has put 3 of these on my map. So first I need to figure out which one. I gotta go around this big crater, I think. Yeah, let's go around this crater. Is it gonna be warm in Texas today? We're gonna hit 80 today. It's gonna get to be 101 on Wednesday. Let's see what today is looking like. Actually, hang on. Yeah, let's hit the weather report, shall we? Currently it's 62 degrees. Ooh, 58 actually. 50. I should open these windows. 58's pretty nice. The high today is gonna be 83 and it's sunny all day today. We're gonna hit that high sometime around 3 to 4 p.m. The evenings get kind of hot here. Like a lot, really pretty hot. So yeah, low of 58, high of 83. Tomorrow is a low of 66, a high of 97. And on Wednesday, what they call hump day, you're gonna need to be a camel. You're gonna need the extra fluid because it's gonna be a low of 74 and a high of 102. 102, and then we're pretty much safely in the 90s, the mid to high 90s for the foreseeable future. We're gonna be pretty hot, guys. We're gonna start each morning at like 75 degrees, which is not how I like to start my mornings. This is pretty much probably the last cool morning, so I should probably make sure I take advantage of that. 102, now I'm good on that. Yeah. That was the temperature here on this desert planet when it said it was barely habitable. In the shade, it was 102. Hope your HVAC is working. I just paid $1,000 for my HVAC, so it better. 75 in the morning sounds amazing. No way. 58, no, give me 58. It's 58 here. I'm thinking about opening the windows, man. Oh, give me 50s in the morning is absolutely stellar. I love that so much. I love it so much. If we start the day at 70 or 80, it's going to be a bad time. It's going to be a bad time because if the sun hasn't even come up yet, oof. All right, I think we're facing the one. Okay, yeah, this is the one we're facing here. So as long as we keep that in front of us, let's do this. It's 44 here and I have a window. Oh, 44 is beautiful too. Anything 40s and 50s is like my ideal temperature, honestly. Start the mornings and like, oh, look at this. Look at these desert sands. Oh, this is really cool. I can't do the thing. Ooh, mining.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
Oh, can it?
You can extract minerals.
Thank
via
you.
the mining interface.
I feel like at some point Sam should just not talk as much. Says it's rich, but I'm not seeing nothing. It's 70 in the house and you're freezing. Be a nice AC. The Sea of Atraxia. Oh, we got something. Hold on. You see that? See that? Them are some worms. You can't tell me this planet isn't Dune inspired. Now, at the time I played this, I didn't know what Dune was. I mean, I had a little bit of a knowledge. My brother really liked the Dune books, but I never watched them myself, or read them. Watched them. I never watched those Dune books. I was gonna wait for the movie, and I did, and it paid off because the movie is actually pretty good. You're just gonna make a Dune comment? It's absolutely inspired, at least, right? I mean, I guess you could also say Star Wars, you know. Oh, look, it's Texas in the heat. You're not wrong. The first, when I first moved here, actually, when I first visited here. Oh no, I lost it. Hold on. There we go. Are we still pointing towards the right one? Let me just make sure. Yes, okay. When I first visited here, got off at the airport, was driving through town to head to my girlfriend's house, and I remember commenting like, oh, it is dry here, because there was like, come on, there was like dust floating everywhere in the wind. I was like, oh, this is Texas, right? And while I still think that can get pretty true in the middle of summer, this place is actually more humid than you would think, at least where we live. A lot more humid than you would think. But it can get pretty dry if we don't get rain in the summer months, you know. What's up, Clumsy? Thanks for checking in. Good morning. There it is. What is that, 2, or is it just glitching out? Is there 2 rain? Is there 2? Is there 2? What do they call them? Gosh, what is the name of the worm? The humidity is when it does get like really gross. Yeah. I mean, dry heat is hot enough, right? But you know what they always say, where they're like, it's a dry heat. It's okay.
You know where you're going, Ryder?
We're going to this thing.
No, I don't know how to control your vehicles.
Good. Then stop backseat driving. It is Space Dune. Is this space? I mean, I would argue that Dune is also Space Dune. But yeah. All right, let's see. Look, there's something down there. Y'all, look out. Cadmium. Ooh, cadmium cream eggs. I love cadmium cream eggs. Get cadmium cream eggs today for your Easter baskets. They're creamy. Oh no.
Well.
Oh, another one. Another one. The temperature's normal. Oh. I guess down here in these little caverns, temperature's okay. A Valheim Dark Tower? Ooh. I tried to make one of those in Lutz's Valheim server back in the day. I made a tower. Oh no. It's one of these. Wait, what are the question marks? Wait, what are the question marks? Oh no. You can't do this to me. Why does it say browse? Oh, okay. Wow. Well, my cue to leave for the bus stop then. See you later, Ams. Have a great day. Yikes, Aroni. Heyo. What's up, Lars? You're just in time. I think I need to leave. Should I just look up the answer? Wait, why are some of them question marks though? That doesn't seem decryption impossible due to missing. Oh, I have to scan, guys. I have to scan the area. What am I thinking? Of course.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
This is the thing that you have to do every time. What? Come on, guys. I was like, how am I gonna do this? And it literally says the decryption's impossible. You were here a little Draenor? A little while ago. I got you. I thought it was funny to be like, oh hey, you showed up. You showed up right when I'm about to do a puzzle. Okay, where's the last one? Oh, on that side. Okay. Dark towers are a thing in Valheim. Oh, is that new? Is that like in one of the newer expansions? I haven't played since. What was the first new biome? The one with the big old mosquitoes. We played that one and then we pretty much moved on. You go from the top and go down killing things? Oh, that sounds cool. Please read instructions before panic. Thank you, Ursa. I think that's good advice to live by. Please read instructions before panic. Okay, cool. This is easier. I think we're gonna do this one first because this one has these two like this. So there's only gonna be 2 more that I need to fill that in. And then maybe we could do this one next. Let's do that. Okay. So it could be that one. And it's either this one or this one. Well, yeah, maybe this one isn't the best one to go through. They're a new addition to the plains. Okay, the plains. They effing suck to get into though. So if you got to go from the top down, yeah, you'd have to like come in. Can you climb to them? I'm trying to remember Valheim's, if there was a way to like, if there was a way to Fortnite your way down, you know? In general, time-wise, not very new anymore. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's been a while since we played, so. Okay, I tell you what. Because these could be either or, I'm going to move on to one that maybe might be a little easier. Can't be that one. Yeah. Only one this could be is that. All right, and then that means there's one symbol left for this one. The 9. Okay. Still a little hesitant about this one because of this. Excuse me. Gross. All right. This one here down here, this row here has 2. That's gonna be probably the one that I have left over at the end because there's 2 options that it could be so far, and until I fill, yeah, I'll fill this in, then I'll fill this in, then I'll know what this one is. I'll know for sure. Can't be the 9. It could be that one. There's still too many could be's for my liking. Yeah. Okay, actually this has to be this because I can't swap these 2 because then this one would be up here. So we're good there. That is correct to my knowledge. Vocal warm-up time. Let's go. How's that? Better? Okay, so then we'll do this one. This can only be one thing, which is that one. Okay, so now here, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. That one. No, no, no. Ooh, tricky, tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Hold on. This one has to be that though, correct? So I cannot have this one here, because it's gonna go across. I had it right. So I had this one here, but this, wait, is this the same shape? Wait. Oh, it's not. It's not. So this one can be here. Okay, sorry. I thought that this shape here was all of these symbols. Okay. Okay. It's just hard to tell when you're selecting. It's hard to tell if that's a line right there or just a line that was created by the box you're in. Okay. All right. Excellent. So then this one. Wait, no, sorry. Wait. That can't be right. Look at the top right. Oh, okay. Hold on, which symbols am I stressing out over here then? That one, and that one. Okay. Why am I stressing out about that? What time is it? It is 7:01 a.m. in the morning. Central Standard Time. Here on the desert planet of Arrakis. All right, which way would be easier now? That's gonna be a lot of unknowns. I guess filling in these because I need this, like, this section right here, right? Is that, do you guys see this right here? Do you think that's a line between the two? Because I don't see that same line here. Does that look like a line to you guys? It doesn't, does it? So does that mean this whole no, this whole thing here can't be a shape? It can't be. The two signs in the right are not important or clear yet. In these ones right here. We can change them then if that becomes the case. Okay, I'm gonna assume that that's a line between the shapes. I think they're trying to trick me. If that's the case, then this has to be this one. Okay, locked in. How about this one? This one must be that one. This is the shape right here. Yeah, the two rightmost columns. Okay, cool. This one can be that. It's not within this same shape. Ooh, okay, and then across this, I'm looking across this way for this one. Not that one. Could be the 9. Can't be that one. Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Got it.
Oh, whoa. Oh, stop. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing really. It's no big deal. Stop, seriously. Okay, all right, thank you. All right, anyway. Whoa.
I'm a Swedish Viking!
Yeah! Thank you. It's so true. Excuse me. I'm extra phlegmy today. I don't know what that's about. Hi, Spooky Deer. Thanks for joining the phlegm party. What a weird thing to say. Thanks for checking in. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of this hole. We're on Arrakis. Amazing. I love it when Lars hits me with the amazing. It's very validating. It really is. I'm not joking. Dr. Spooky checking in. How'd the stream go, Spooky? I got to catch some of it and it looked like so much fun. And you guys were actually doing pretty good. Let's hit this one next.
To drop in shaded areas.
Do I still have, wait, do I still have the Spooky and Sorty doing the Arrakis theme somewhere? Do I have that somewhere? Hold on one second. Let's, we're detouring again. We're detouring for just a moment while I find something very quickly. Spooky Deer content creation. Chopped with chat, was it not? Chopped with chat. Rats, I don't have it. Surely I saved it somewhere. Come on, where is it? Shoot, did I send it? I sent it to somebody, right? Rats. I'm trying to find the Spooky and Sorty doing the Doom theme. And I know I had it from one of these videos, but I might have, I thought it was in Chop with Chat folder, but I think my drive got full, so I was starting to clear old projects, and I might have accidentally cleared that one. I can get it back. Ah, crap. Rats. Rats. I suggest watching the VOD. It was hilarious. I got to catch a little bit of it, but you're right. I should just put that up on the screen today. It went shockingly well, for being honest. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. Will do. Should have saved it as an MP3 and I didn't. I feel like, did I send it to you in Discord, Spooky? I feel like I sent it to somebody. I saved it as an MP3. I had it in here. I've just, oh, wait, here it is. I found it. Everybody, I found it. Hold on. I'm gonna have to add this as, hold on, let me go to Stream Deck. Play audio. Boom. Dune. Go to the file. I know that this is a lot. Hey, here, you can have some of this again. There you go. This is my getting sidetracked music. Let's see. So it was just in Spooky Deer content creation folder, and it's called Spooky Sorty Dune. There we go. Promise this will be worth it. You're gonna love this. Okay. All right. Enough. Okay. Let's pretend none of that worked. Or let's pretend none of that happened. All that setup was done ahead of time because I'm good at streaming and I know what I'm doing, okay? But here we go. You ready? His laugh at the end too. Hang on, we gotta do it again. Oh, it's wonderful. I'm gonna be using that the moment we see that worm again. I'm hitting you with it. It's just like the movie for real. I might get dinged on copyright when I post this to YouTube. I might get a takedown notice from who made that movie. It would have been funny if I knew who made that movie. The True Celt is here. Hi, Celt. How you doing? There it is. There's the forward station. I already reported it for copyright. Don't worry. Thanks, bud. Thanks, buddy. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
So yes, I do have that as an MP3, Spooky, should you like it. Should you want to should somebody maybe want to use it as a walk-on sound for their Spooky Deer stream entrance? I think that would make a great stream entrance. There's a hidden cache right here, really nearby. I would not normally go out of my way, but it's right here. Oh, there it is. Lisan Al Gaib. I would love it. I'll send it to you. Dennis Villeneuve himself will come and remove that sound from your computer. He'll come up and smack my hand and go, no, don't do that. That's my sound. Targ? What up, Targ? Pistol. Get it on the meaty center. Got to get it where it's nice and fresh. Wow, he disappeared. How's it going, Kelt? How are you today? Another one. Oh, I thought one would be enough. I should have known better. Holy cow. That soft, fleshy belly. The soft underbelly, if you might be able to say. I really hate that expression. It's like the soft underbelly of society. It's like, all right, dude. All right, bro. The groin, if you will. No ammo? Oh, get out of the way, Cora. Which one staggers him? Okay. The push staggers him a little bit. It's a rock piece from Galaxy Quest. What a great movie. I love Galaxy Quest. So prescient, you know? I'm so glad that movies like that, like from our childhood, are having like an appreciation, which makes sense because we grew up on them, right? And I remember watching Galaxy Quest and being like, this is such a fun movie, and then not thinking about it like at all. And then I got older and everybody gets all critical about movies and stuff, and everybody gets all big brained about, like, you know, oh yes, pacing and structure and sound and IMAX and you know, and they're twirling their wine glasses, and it's just so nice to be like, hey, Galaxy Quest is such a fun movie. What a fun movie. What a great idea, a great concept, great execution, like wonderful, you know? It's so nice to hear that sometimes. Like, you can have your big brain moments if you want. Some movies do feel like they deserve that, but also some of them are just fun. Oh, hey. Okay. Let's see. Unfortunately, I'm not a coffee person, but thank you for offering. I get you. Well, welcome to the pre-work coffee hour. Anyone want anything? I would love to have another coffee. That's just the life, you know. You got meetings at 8:30 and 9, so I need to get my head on straight beforehand. I feel the same way, man. Yeah. Luckily, doing stream in the morning keeps me from just working. Honestly, like it helps me. It's like I have prior commitments. I tell my boss that too. It's like I have things that I do in the morning. He asks me sometimes, he's like, do you not get up? He's like, you always seem like you're like a morning person, like you get up early. I was like, I do. I get up early. I just don't work early. I don't start work early. He's like, oh, okay. I was like, listen, I work till 5. I'm the one here the longest. So I better get to my shuttle here before I die of heat. Before I die of the Texas heat. Like, I have prior commitments in the morning. I basically just tell him I have a routine that I love to do in the morning, and I don't want anything to interrupt that. And as long as I have to work till 5, I'm not going to feel bad about that, you know? Like, fair enough, you know? Fair enough. I scrolled on chat. Hang on. You still like to watch it from time to time. I fell in love with the aliens and just vibe for them. It's just such a great, like, it's such a great movie because of like all the practical effects and stuff that they used, and the homage to like the original, like an alien species was basically just a humanoid with, like, you know, weird eyebrows and stuff, which is great. Mostly the 831 I need to lock in for because a handful of people still aren't getting this new project that I'm building from the ground up. Keep asking for more and more things that aren't possible or would violate 88 Gs. It's also kind of an essay on sci-fi fandom. It absolutely is. Yeah, and like pretty, I wouldn't say like well before its time. Like, I think it was definitely in a good spot because it was mostly about Star Trek, but I think it applies to a lot of different fandoms in general. I've been addicted to energy drinks for too long. Yeah, you're weaning off of them. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. They're hard. It's hard to. I mean, I gotta admit that like at 2 or 2:30 in the afternoon, nothing quite hits like a Ghost energy drink. At 2:30, I like to inhale Ghost. Not Ghost from chat, although a Ghost energy drink, specifically this cherry limeade one that they have now. Whew, so good. Coleman, thank you for checking in 3 minutes ago. Sorry I got distracted. Good to see you. Ghost is your exact problem. Ghost is really good. Listen, if you're gonna have one though, Ghost is pretty good. If you're out there drinking full-on sugar monsters, I'd be like, what are you doing? But cutting back on those is still probably a good idea, especially if you're a late afternoon. If you drink them late afternoon, that could definitely mess with you quite a bit. I think I use them for occasionally in case of emergency. I'm just like, I've got to lock in this afternoon. I got to get some Spooky Deer videos edited. I need to lock in. They do actually help me concentrate quite a bit. I get a good 2 to 3 hours out of them, which is good for me. If you know anything about me, you know that's pretty good. 2 to 3 hours of actually doing something? Pretty good. What's been helping me are the water flavoring things that have vitamins, slight caffeine instead of energy drinks. That's a great idea. Like those gamer fuel ones. Maybe not gamer fuel exactly, but like gamer sups, GGs, something like that. Where like they don't have like a ton of caffeine, but they have a whole bunch of other stuff in it. That might help you wean off of that a little bit. And that way you can still feel like you're having something, you're having like a little special something, you know? I think I need to scan this anomaly here. Hold on. Nope, it's just a Scourge energy pocket. Okay. Isotonic drinks, what is that? All right, let's hit this one next. We'll hit that forward station, then we'll hit the next monolith. We're going to the Swirkle one. Oh, look at that ship. Oh, I think we might be headed to the ship, actually. Should be cool. One of the things that I helped my concentration for a little while were these, it was coffee, so there was some caffeine in it, but it was those mushroom coffees. The 4 Sigmatic mushroom coffees. Holy cow. I've also been kind of interested in trying this mud water thing in like my afternoons, but a canister of that stuff is $50. So I'm like, ugh. And it's got some caffeine, but mostly it's all about like the nutrients and stuff that are in it. It's a sports drinks that help you replenish minerals that can be very good to help keep energy. Interesting. Okay. Oh wait, like it is like Isopure a brand of that? No, that's protein. Never mind. Isopure makes protein. Maybe they make other stuff too, but I'll have to look at that. Overnight, I've become a huge water guy. Love the water. All I needed was a dedicated cup since my last water bottle vanished in the move. That'll do it. Get you a cool cup. You know what you could get? You could get a Roundhouse Kick of Hydration cup, of which I don't currently have with me because it's being cleaned right now. I think it's in the dishwasher. But you can get yourself a Roundhouse Kick of Hydration cup from Nonder.com. That's N0NDER.com. And that would get you, that's a pretty good water only cup, you know? You've been using Mio, that works too. Squirt it into the water, mix it in. Not so much the energy supplement things like Gamer Sups, yeah. Well, I know for Gamer Sups and things like that, they offer versions that are caffeine free. So what I was thinking is you start with the caffeine version, and then you start mixing in some of the caffeine free, and you slowly wean off the caffeine one. And that way you're kind of tricking your brain into thinking you're having caffeine, but you're really not, you know? I think that's a clever idea. I don't know if it would work, but too tired to brain, to be honest. That's fine. We can Google stuff too. Those mushroom coffees are shockingly inoffensive. I'm telling you, the 4 Sigmatic like little mushroom coffee pods are delicious. Like it gives such an earthy taste to like the coffee, which I think coffee benefits from. It's so good, so good. But I would also like to, in the afternoons, try to avoid caffeine if I can. But if I need to, if I'm like, I got to, and it's about 2 o'clock and I'm hitting my 2 o'clock wall. Little 4 Sigmatic coffee. I'm actually out. I need to probably get some more. Gatorade is banned in some European countries. No way. Is it the dye? Is it the dye situation again? Is it the dye situation? And is the poison in the dose? That's all I ask. They do be having some weird colors of Gatorade. I do admit that. It is weird colors. Your liver probably doesn't like trying to process all that out, right? Or what would process out like food coloring and whatnot? Would it be your liver? Probably. Fanta is like luminescent orange. It really, it is. It is. Definitely not. I'm hesitant to believe all of the artificial colorings or what's killing people thing, because I believe a lot of that stuff, the dose is in the poison. However, the poison is in the dose. However, I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with wanting to, if that's a choice you want to make, but I don't think it's gonna solve anything, you know. Yeah, the dyes.
I've added them to your nav system.
But yeah, I don't know, it's kind of one of those things that's, I don't know. I feel like for me in my health, there's the other things I'm worried about currently, but this is America. We do be putting weird stuff in our food. So, you know, we do be doing that. Okay, we got that. Apparently they did launch it in Sweden recently, but with different formulations probably. Personally, I've never seen anything like that in Europe in the shops. So it wasn't about the color, it was about whatever they used to achieve said color. I like my drinks to glow under a black light. Like Surge. Do you remember Surge? That was the most ungodly color of anything I've ever drank, and I loved it. It was like putrid green, like the slime, the ooze from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, it really was. I don't know what they did to achieve that color, but it is delicious. All right, sorry, where are we going next? Okay, yeah, we're headed to this one. We might hit this forward station first. In fact, I think I will, just in case I need to save there, because we are getting pretty close here. Getting pretty close to time.
Hostiles ahead.
Yeah, dies. Yeah. Dies. Yeah, dies. I use another product, not sure I've looked for Powerade. I don't really drink a whole lot of the like Gatorades and stuff, but when the kiddo's sick, we do tend to get him like something that can help keep fluids in him. It's just the cognitive dissonance of being like, get rid of dyes, but bring back measles. Exactly. Yeah. I just feel like we got bigger fish to fry. It was more of an example of us not really getting US based products. Gotcha. I gotcha. I'll occasionally take like if I've been out working, like when I helped my brother move, honestly they had so many people there I didn't have to do too much work, which was kind of nice. But on my way home I was like, man, I haven't drank any water. I should probably do that. So I did. I'm gonna get these guys. These guys look like fun. So I stopped at a gas station. I did get a zero sugar Gatorade. I think it was the one that was cucumber and lime, which is pretty good. Pretty good. But it also did have an unnatural color to it as well. You know? Hi, guys. Pariah. I should use something to get their shields off. Hey, leave me alone. Come on, reload. I should probably get to cover, huh? Oh, geez. These guys are aggressive. Why so aggressive? Oh, come on. See? This is why I don't use melee on this game. It's kind of useless. But reach level 25 in single player mode or level 15 in multiplayer. Look at us go. Kind of nice that they give you an either or if you're like, I'm not a multiplayer guy, but I want to 100% this thing. There's a new Omni Blade, speaking of melee. Pedialyte is cracked for getting hydration back up. Pedialyte, really? Yeah, maybe we should try that. I try to make sure that I don't go for something that has a whole bunch of... Oh, my inventory's full? I'm sorry, I didn't know that was something that could happen in this game. Oh, great. Oh, wonderful. I have a lot of stuff that I don't need. Deconstruct. Are you sure you want to deconstruct your religion? Yes. All right. It's done. I have to do this one by one. $245. Let's get rid of this one. A lot of resources that I'm not using, you know? Gosh, I need to go through all of I need to go through all this stuff because I have so much stuff that I could probably be wearing. Gosh, I need to go through this. Okay, well, I cleared a couple of spots, so there we go. Just deconstructed a rare pistol. No, nothing there was rare, was it? I've had all that stuff this whole time. Is there a tag as junk option? Could be. Could be. I actually didn't think that inventory space was a thing in this game. Let's see. I mean, I've been using the Scorpion this whole time. Oh, this one is a rare pistol. Maybe I did do one and I didn't see it. I wouldn't have used it anyway, so it hardly matters. Mark all as seen. I don't see anything about like mass. Wow. 68 weapon blueprints. Holy cow. See, I need to go through all this. I just don't have time right now. Maybe I could do some of that off stream. I'd loot Coleman's rare pistol? Yeah, me too, probably. I don't know. Be very quiet. I'm hunting outlaws. Or sorry, outcasts. I think I got him. I am the night. I am stealth personified. Ooh, sorry, I've been watching too much Spooky Deer overkilling a bunch of guys, and I lost my cool there for a minute. Gorstia? M8 Avenger, nice. Probably could start like looking at the loot that I get and being like, I don't want that. But who's got time for that? Just give me all the loot. I'll figure it out later. Hey. I finished mission 5 yesterday. I mean, when I say finish, I mean rough cuts, you know? Anything else? All right, I think that's everything. Let's go. Cool, man. Thanks for greeting me properly this time. Just said hi. Hey, hi. What's up? Star Wars Unlimited win. Win Star Wars Unlimited. The Languish. Wow. All right. We're still headed towards that. We'll get to this forward station and then we'll call it a day because it is just about 7:30. And I got to work today. Oof. There we go.
Deploying forward station.
All right, let's take care of this dino real quick. We're low on ammo, but this thing coming through should actually refresh our ammo.
Been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
If I stand in here, I basically get unlimited ammo, right? Or do I have to walk out and come back in? Ow. What was that? What are you shooting at? Oh, another one. Hey guys, what you shooting at? An echidna? Echidna? Ooh. I don't like the way it looks underneath its neck. They don't let you look at the monsters. They make them disappear way too quick. All right, well, this is a perfect place for us to go ahead and call it. And we'll do some more of these tomorrow. Let's save this game. I'll just save over that one. That's fine. All right, it's Knuckles. Knuckles? What's up, Sorty? Hey, do you remember this? Hold on. We're on Arrakis right now. Well, oh shoot, there goes my lights. I thought I lost power for a second there, but no, I just hit the wrong button. All right, let's exit to desktop. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, everybody. Well, this is it. How could you forget? You never let me forget. I just love that sound so much. And I started this desert planet and it reminded me of it. It's like, I gotta grab it. I gotta grab it real quick. Spud, have a great day. 2 more hours until my shift for me, but I'm not looking forward to it. Oof. Oof. I'm sorry to hear that though. Like on TTS, we could try some point this week if you want. Please do it and tell us in Discord. Yes, ping us all. I haven't done the guesser yet today either, and I don't know if I will. I sometimes don't get to it in the week because I usually start working and I forget about everything else in my life, including hygiene. That's why work is bad. Work is bad and we shouldn't have it. We shouldn't do it. It's bad for you. I should quit. All right, where are we going? Guys, when is this Lutz Magoots guy coming back? Is it still another month? Is it in June, did he say? I know I've asked this before and somebody told me. But like, when's this guy coming back? It's another month minimum. I hope he doesn't love being off stream so much that he decides to just never come back to us. That is my biggest concern, you know. Did he ever firm? It probably wasn't super firm. It was probably like something like, you know, when I heard June, I was like, that's not too far away. But now we're in May and I'm like, man, that's far away. I get it. I did the same thing for a long time. I almost quit entirely because it wasn't even the streaming. It was everything else going on in my life, you know. But I am very happy. I'm very happy that he's doing something that he still loves, like the fact that he loves to do that coaching stuff so much. Like that to me is like, you know what? You gotta follow your passion, you know. He's visiting you at the end of June, so I can encourage him to stream again. All of our hopes and prayers are on you, Spooky. I hope you got this. We'll send positive energy your way. But no, I'm very happy for him that he's trying to figure things out and do what he still loves. I'd feel sad if he was like, no, I hate doing this, but these are my obligations and it's keeping me from streaming. But it is something that he loves to do, so I'm happy about that. We do have a Bogan. We do have a Bogan online right now, although I'm sure it's pretty late for Bogan. And Bogan should probably be going to bed soon. But who am I to judge? I'm not his dad. I'm not his father. Bogan's rocking a mustache, though. Should we go over to Bogan? Playing something, some kind of airship game? I don't know what this game is. So yeah, maybe we'll go over there. That sound good to everybody? Big Bogan. Raid. Bogan _AUS. He's a good coach, jokes aside. Absolutely. And again, it sounds like he loves to do that. So I'm happy. All right, everybody, that's gonna just about do it for me. We have the raid queued up and ready to go. And I'm ready to go get my work started in corporate America and earn my paycheck. I'm gonna earn it. It's almost June. which is when bonus gets paid out. So I really have to kind of lay it on thick now. I got to really try to do my job really well because I want it. I need it. I need it. It is part of it is part of my compensation, and if I'm planning on having that for a lot of very important things, including LootsCon. So say a little prayer for me for that. All right, everybody, take care. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place, same non. I'm gonna hit you one more time. Ah, shoot. Wait. No, hang on. It's got to be louder than that. Hold on. I'm gonna hit with the end screen, and then there you go. Here you go. Here you go. Bye. Have a great day.